For years now, I have actually asked for HB and 2K to provide more detailed patch notes to the community, and they are listening to that feedback that has been given to them, not only from me, but from a litany of people in the PGA Tour 2K25 community. And I have been given a day advance, I guess, of patch notes that are going to be dropping tomorrow at 8 a.m. Pacific for the Season 2 launch. And these patch notes are extensive, and I am going to go through them all with you today so that you know what is coming when Season 2 kicks off tomorrow. So we start off with new features and highlights. So they've gone over it a little bit on their video, but challenges mode. So it introduces a new gameplay experience where players complete maps of challenges to earn rewards, anticipate new maps as time goes on. So the challenge maps that they're going to be having are Quail Hollow and the Charles Schwab Challenge, which is live on May 21st. They've showed them a little bit too, but player cards. So the player cards are a new feature that provides users with more ways to personalize their online presence in PGA Tour 2K25. Player cards will be displayed wherever the user's avatar is presented. So player cards are equipped on a per My Player basis. So each My Player that you have, you can equip a different player card for each one of those My Players. And we know that new licensed golf course is coming. It's the old course at St. Andrews. That will be released as well when the new content season goes live, along with this patch. So for Season 2, this is kind of like, I guess, pretty generic, but Clubhouse Pass Season 2, 100 new premium tiers, 34 free tiers. Ranked Matchmaking Season 2 comes with a soft reset, and what a soft reset means, wherever you got, you'll be soft reset back to some point. Not a hard reset back to 0. You'll just, if you got it to 1,000, you'll be soft reset back to 400, or whatever number that they're going to do, 500, whatever it is. But there will be a soft reset where you'll go back a certain amount, but you'll still be in the same skill level that you were before the reset took place. New Season 2 Participation and Promotions Award for Ranked Matchmaking, including but not limited to all new unique items. We saw some of those, the clothes, the clubs, buffed VC rewards, which is huge because right now the VC rewards that you get for Ranked Matchmaking through the progression system, as you're going up to Birdie and Eagle and Condor and all that, they weren't that big, 20, 40, 100, they weren't that much. So buffing those is very nice. You also get player cards, which we saw in the trailer a little bit. I'm going to put a link down to my reaction to the trailer. If you haven't seen that yet or seen the trailer, you can go and watch the trailer and see some of the player cards that were shown. But there were some in there for ranked. There was some Birdie and Eagle and Condor. Those were all in there. So player cards are going to be available. This is the big one, though. Updates to the course list adds a collection of top community creations this season. This is something that we have asked for months. This is something that we gave feedback all the way back when we went out to Phoenix, is to get community creations into the ranked. And we'll see what a collection means. Is it 2, 3, 10? What does a collection mean? Either way, adding courses that are curated from the community only makes the ranked more enjoyable. So that is a great change. For Ranked Tours, we have Ranked Tours Season 2. Season 2 set up for Ranked Tours, obviously. There's new Season 2 participation and promotion rewards for Ranked Tours, including but not limited to new unique items. Again, the buff VC rewards and the player card. Same thing that we had in the Ranked Matchmaking. A daily event course list refresh, again, including top community created courses and all official courses. So when they say all, wonder if they mean all. And if they include the same community courses that we're getting ranked, also a phenomenal change. Daily event, this is also huge. Daily event course setting updates to include variation to wind speed, wind direction, and pins. So finally, different pins. But the wind speed and the wind direction is also really nice because we're going to be getting a little bit different of conditions round to round, course to course. And they also say that daily courses now differ per difficulty each day. So instead of playing the same course 3 times, there's going to be different courses for each difficulty every day so that we have a little bit more of an enjoyable experience than playing the same course all the time. And then a big note, this is going to be for designers. Pop bunkers are here. All new tools and settings added to the course designer to support the addition of pop bunkers to user-created courses. I was going to put this down where the course designer enhancements were, but I just wanted to tell people pop bunkers are here. Expect a lot of courses to have pop bunkers, which could be a blessing and a curse. But pop bunkers are here finally after years of asking for them. Pop bunkers are here, so that's great. And I will get into, even though I don't use the course designer, I will get into some course designer additions here in a little bit. But first we have gameplay tuning. I know this is going to be a big one for a lot of people. Transition now has a greater impact on distance control for partial shots on Pro, Master, and Legend difficulties. So if you've watched me, heard me talk in live streams or on videos, or seen me type anywhere, I would have told you that distance control in PGA 2K25 is extremely easy. You don't even need that much of a transition attribute rating because it's kind of like a magnet to what distance that you have. Now, this will take some testing, like what does a greater impact mean? But if they make it so that partial shots are a little bit more difficult to hit your power, having transition could be very important, and taking less transition could make scores a lot harder to come by, because part of the reason why scores can get so low is because partial shots are extremely easy, at least for me or the people that play this game a lot. Transition sweet spot and forgiveness windows have also been balanced across all shot types. Again, we need to see what that entails through testing. Rhythm sweet spot, also balanced. Swing path sweet spot, also balanced. Contact sweet spot, also balanced. So all of the Evo swing has essentially been balanced across all shot types. Now, what that means, no idea. This is going to come down to actually getting in and testing it and seeing what feedback is from everybody who plays on these difficulties. More than likely, I'm going to have a video on it. I'm pretty sure, because I'm going to be testing all this to see, like, what does balance mean? What is changes for the shot types? Are shot types really hard now? Are they easier now? Like, how does that entail through the balancing? I will have a video on this, but this is all just going to take some testing. Here's another thing that I'm sure people are going to be very happy about. You would probably know if you did chip shots and pitch shots that they roll out quite a bit. Well, that has actually been adjusted some. So chip shots performed with higher lofted clubs will now check up a bit more and run less. Very good. Pitch shots performed with higher lofted clubs will now check up a bit more and run less. Also good. The run out from the chips and the pitches, while better than where they were in 2K23, they kind of overcorrected a little bit with the run. But we'll see. Higher lofted clubs. What does that mean? Like, what is checking up a bit more? Again, it's going to be a lot of testing. I'm going to be testing all of these gameplay tunings just to see where they fall now. But both of those changes, chips and pitches, could make both of those shots a little bit more viable in certain situations. The punch shot trajectory height has been reduced, and the choked punch shot minimum partial distance lowered and shot type reworked to align with punch shot updates to provide more versatility. I still don't know if the choked punch shot's going to be worth it at all, but again, I'll test it and see how it plays. This is a big one that's going to take, again, that's going to take testing. But the tie spinner shot minimum distance and spin rates have been adjusted. If you've watched any of my videos, I love the tie spinner. And I don't love the tie spinner because it's, a cool shot that I don't use that much. I love the tie spinner because it is one of the best shot types in certain situations. Like the absolute best. Downhill chips, chipping into a big hill. It does so many different things, and you can check shots up right next to the hole with it. So we'll see. What shot minimum distance? Is it shorter now, longer? Spin rates adjusted. Does that mean that it's going to roll out more at the end? Is it going to check up faster? What do spin rates mean? What does the adjustment mean? Since I've used the tie spinner a ton, probably going to be something that I'm going to be able to test pretty good. And then finally on the gameplay tuning, the lag putt head speed increase to support putting across large greens. I don't use lag putt, so I don't even know what that entails. So Anybody who uses the lag putt are going to have to let me know when the patch goes live tomorrow. So let's go over some course designer enhancements. Like I said, I don't use the course designer, but I do want to give this information to people who do use the course designer so that they know what is coming for the new patch tomorrow. So, pop bunker brush tools and settings. This is the new pop bunker that we've got. Create pop bunkers using the bunker brush tool while it is set to pop bunker mode. Specific mode. Set whether bunker brushes default to being standard or pop bunkers. Course settings tab, bunker settings, default pop bunker. Set whether the bunker brush tool is placing default bunkers or overriding to place standard or pop bunkers specifically. Adjust the pop bunker mode of existing bunker brushes by selecting them via the cursor tab and modifying the pop bunker setting. So that's all there is on pop bunkers for the patch notes. Improvements made to functionality and UI gizmos related to object snapping. Enabled additional existing brush shapes across more tools. Added options to adjust automated effects by bunkers on greens and or fairways. Reintroduced legacy water plane tool. I know that there was a problem with water planes, like a patch or like maybe when the game launched, the water planes just weren't working how they used to, and it was causing a lot of pain points. I'm hoping that the reintroduction of a legacy water plane will alleviate those problems. Keyboard and mouse interface fixes have also came through. Adjustments to camera controls on keyboard and addressed reported concerns related to some UI elements not responding to mouse clicks. Now we have general spline tool enhancements. So spline width information now on screen while using the spline tool. Adjusted accuracy of spline wireframe UI to the resulting texture. UI gizmo enhancements for spline tools when working with 3D splines such as water splines. Next, we have updated tutorial materials when selecting View Tutorial, while in various parts of the camera creation tools. Sliders that override theme values now support switching back to their default values. Address reported concerns related to importing legacy courses. Okay, I didn't even know that there were problems with importing legacy courses. Hopefully this fixes that. Address reported concerns related to water, body, spline, and floating water on height-adjusted maps. Corrected retaining wall spline skirt geometry. Addressed reported concerns related to potential crash when entering surface weathering brush tool. Various other UI fixes and tweaks. And various other stability fixes. So a lot of changes to the designer. A lot of changes to the designer. You guys are going to have to let me know, the people who design courses, you're going to have to let me know, are these good or bad? Because I have absolutely no idea. Next up, we have environment fixes. So TPC San Antonio addressed reported concerns related to disappearing bunkers and improper tee box textures. I saw pictures floating around. There was a patch that deleted all of the bunkers for some reason. It was actually kind of funny to see TPC San Antonio without any bunkers, but TPC San Antonio now has bunkers again. I guess there was improper tee box textures too. That's also been fixed. Water rendering addressed reported concerns related to ripple textures fail to render at certain distances. I actually had no idea that that was the case, that there was a problem with that. But, well, fixed now. Next up, we have game system fixes. So UI and text fixes, clarified account linking promotional text. The text now states that the user is required to link a 2K account to play the game. Something that a lot of people found out that they had to do when they bought the game the first time. Atmos and DTS settings applied in-game resulted in sound being muffled. This has been fixed. And stability addressed reported concerns related to soft locked when disconnecting internet during hole transitions. That's actually happened to me a couple of times. Modes fixes. So there's the quests. Address reported concerns of quests no longer staying pinned after being unpinned. Address reported concerns of duplicate objectives within Zurich Classic New Orleans quest. And remove the unachievable Cobra Venomous set quest for XSX. Whatever that is. And now we have a pretty nice section as well. The gameplay tuning one was really nice too. And maybe the, the course creator thing was also pretty good. But there are my career fixes. And there may be some fixes in here that people have been asking for since the release of the game. So first up, we have addressed reported concerns of screen transition UI bug on tournament selection. This is actually, I know that I had problems. I don't remember if it was in tournament selection, but I definitely had problems when the screen was trying to transition from certain menus in the My Career, that it just wouldn't transition, freeze, or it would just stutter a little bit and then finally transition. It was kind of a mess. So I'm hoping that that is what that fixes. Polished and refined various interview texts, removed repeated joining the tour lines, and addressed reported concerns related to incorrect sponsor-related interview timing. Addressed reported concerns related to a potential crash upon completing BMW Championship with Tiger Woods' arrival. That's crazy. Addressed reported concerns related to missing background color and profile quit menu. Corrected commentary after hole-in-one replay. Addressed an impossible objective in the Spyglass Hill long drive contest. So I actually saw a couple of the impossible objectives during some of the sponsorship things, so that's probably one of them. Address reported concerns related to attribute boost rewards not being rewarded for training events that had previously been completed. Updated sim opponent skill values to generate more realistic score distributions. Where are my career people at? Huh? Who has been vocal with me this whole time about making it so that score distributions are just a little bit more realistic? So, changes should only take effect when the user starts a new season, either by starting a new career or by finishing the season in progress and starting a new one. That kind of sucks, but if you're really wanting to get the changes to the opponent's skill values, I mean, probably just either finishing out the season or even simming through the season. I mean, if you really want to, you can start a new one. It should be fixed after the new season takes place. It is also recommended that users return the opponent sim difficulty to default and retune settings from there as the baseline skills for opponents has changed. That makes sense because a lot of people were trying, even it didn't matter. No matter how much tuning you did, it didn't do anything to it. It would just create a little bit more difficult winner, essentially. But it makes sense to change the difficulty for the sim for opponents back to default and then redo it if they have redone all of the distributions for skill values. This is the main reason why I didn't play career. Like, straight up. The main reason why I didn't continue my career series on this channel is because the score distributions for it, they were not good. And I didn't want to just play one round tournaments. It didn't seem enjoyable to me. They've been fixed now. Maybe I start up a my career series again. I'm not sure, but they've at least been fixed now. And I know a lot of people are going to be very, very, very happy about that. We also have some online changes as well. So first up, we have the UI improvements. So they added a live season UI indication to Ranked Tour's event page, replaced week X with the season label and timer to better indicate season countdown. Added an event rewards table to each Ranked Tour's event. This table shows the player their potential merit and VC earnings. That's huge because I am still confused on how this works. By placement range, for their current tier, select an event from the Ranked Tours screen using the input labeled View Event Leaderboard to view where you need to finish at that event based on your current tier. Perfect, because it just caused confusion. Like, you would finish 10th and lose 10 points. Like, it didn't make any sense. So having it now where it shows you where you need to finish for certain things, that is good because that'll alleviate the confusion that I still have about the Ranked Tours. For matchmaking, they resolved texture corruption in Paynes Valley and addressed reported concerns related to my player flickering when returning from Divot Derby. No idea that was even an issue. And then finally, we have ranking issues. So address reported concerns related to merits going beyond min and max values. Wonder what that is. I wonder if I've seen that or if I've had that. I'm actually not sure. Corrected merits being awarded to those in top ranks. So I know that there were times where you would just like max out and you wouldn't get any merits whatsoever. I wonder if like that has changed. I'm not sure. And corrected merit and season points leaderboards repeat placement. I don't know what that is either. If that is like if they showed people multiple times on the same spot. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever seen that either. But that's it. Jeez, oh Pete. That's a lot of patch notes. And I can't even tell you how happy I am that they are providing these patch notes. They could probably even be even more in depth than this. But this is great because before it'd be like, you know, for all of the matchmaking, all of the ranking issues, it'd just say like, tuned merits, and that'd be it. And then for the gameplay section, it'd be, we tuned shot types, And like, that's it. Like, that's all we would know. And it would be up to us to like try to find different things. And it would leave it up to interpretation, which is terrible, especially when it comes to patch notes in a game. Like, when you leave it up to an interpretation, people always think the worst. Giving us full patch notes is spectacular, and I'm glad that they are doing it now. Keep it up. Keep giving us the patch notes. If you want to, you can even go further. But those are the patch notes that are going to go live with Season 2 tomorrow. I will be live tomorrow for Season 2 kickoff. Me and Apex and Alex are actually playing a skins match. We'll be doing that at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. If you're interested in watching that, it'll be live. My channel, Apex's channel as well. I'll put a video up, in a couple of days from after it happens here on the second channel too. So if you don't want to come to the live stream, or if you miss the live stream, no worries. A video will go up here on the channel. But after that's done, I'll be live playing through new Season 2 content. If you want to check it out, you can. I'll be releasing also a video going through the entire 100 tiers of the Clubhouse Season Pass, and I'll also be releasing a video going over everything that Season 2 has to offer. So if you're interested in any of that, or if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with PGA Tour 2K25, and let me know down in the comments. I think that these patch notes are phenomenal. I'm interested to see where the gameplay tuning is, but I think this is spectacular. Let me know down in the comments what you think about it. Past that, that's all I have for you today. I hope you have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. I'll see you for Season 2 tomorrow. And if not, I'll catch you on the next one.